Hi. For some reason, this seems to be the only hour when I feel comfortable recording this. Somebody's smoking very strong cigarette smell. Anyway, so I've been meaning to do this for a while and also been procrastinating it. But here we are. I've been feeling very lost lately in life, and maybe this will find you if you're feeling a little lost too. Um, I've had a long journey of coming to where I am right now, and interestingly, it's a strange place to be in where it feels like everything I wanted I have in some ways, and now it feels like that's not what I want, but I also don't know where to go from here. Very strong cigarette smell. So, to give you some context, I think I started on this journey more than 15 years ago, but 15 years is what I remember. And I wanted to study psychology because I needed help at the time and it felt like this was the only way. Uh, I never thought of it like that, but today when I spoke to a friend, it felt like I'm also releasing who I am, who I have been all this while, and I don't know yet who or what I'm becoming, and so this feels like the bardo in some ways, the in between. Um, I chose to call this page Wildly Foolish because it feels like I'm being wild in this attempt at exploring life again, and yet it feels so foolish. It feels like all the things that I spent time building or working towards that now stand don't work for me. Some days it feels like I did everything wrong up to this point, but I have to remind myself that that's not true. Uh, that I'm here because of the decisions I took. In a lot of ways, I'm rich. I've never really said it like that. I'm rich in so many intangible ways. I think there is a certain satisfaction because of where I am today, because it feels like I had a list of things that I would want for my life, and now increasingly I'm at that point where I've checked most of those things off. Some of them I haven't, but they also don't feel as important. They feel more superficial. And yet, this isn't the end. This is barely the beginning. But I don't know where to go from here. So if you're feeling the same, come along. We'll see how this goes. I was watching a video yesterday or today, I think, and it was discussing the trolley problem. But I had this thought about how living in the world today feels like you are, like all decisions feel like you're deciding for the trolley problem, but also those feel like the only choices you have. And that it really creates this illusion of choice or freedom of choice when there aren't too many. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm making these videos or recording, I think about how maybe centuries later somebody's going to find these and they'll have a peek into my life. Oh my god. So if you're watching this centuries later, hello from the other side.